Assalamualaikum. My name is Ainul Syazwani, and today I would like to present about the ocean ion fertilization. The first one, the understanding, the history of ion hypothesis. What is ion fertilization? Ion fertilization is a method which targets the drawdown of atmospheric carbon dioxide or CO2 by nutrition addition to stimulate phytoplankton growth and export carbon to the deep ocean or sediments via the ocean biological pump. How did they know about the atmospheric gas composition in ancient times? Back to the ancient times, they had analyses of trapped air bubbles in Arctic, Antarctic ice cores, which the atmospheric carbon dioxide or CO2 were around 180 ppm during the last glacial maximum LGM around 20,000 years ago. There is one hypothesis, and the name of hypothesis is John Martin's hypothesis. This hypothesis was hypothesized during last glacial maximum LGM increase, thus inputs relief ion limitation. Now, what is the main objective of this ocean ion fertilization or OIF? The main objective of this OIF is to be a potential technique for rapidly and efficiently reducing atmosphere carbon dioxide or CO2 levels at a low cost. Next, we will move on to the area of ion fertilization. From this research paper, there are 4 areas of ion fertilization. The first one is Equatorial Pacific, the second one Southern Ocean, the third one Subarctic North Pacific, and the last one is Subtropical North Atlantic. These 4 areas of ion fertilization has their own reasons why they have been of interest by scientists and industries. The reason of why the Equatorial Pacific is one of the area of ion fertilization is because this area has high light intensity and temperatures. For the Southern Ocean, it is the largest high nutrient and low chlorophyll or HNLC region in the world ocean. For the Subarctic North Pacific, it is a strong longitudinal gradient in aeolian dust deposition. Last but not least, for the Subtropical North Atlantic, it has low nutrient and low chlorophyll, which is L and LC regions. Next, the importance of OIF, the ion or climate relationship. First one, the ocean naturally absorbs carbon dioxide or CO2, then the iron sulfate also will be added to the ocean. Next, the available of iron prompts phytoplankton bloom, which use carbon dioxide to grow. Lastly, phytoplankton die and fall to the ocean floor where the carbon dioxide CO2 is held for centuries. So far, there are 13 experiments that have been conducted to study OIF in the study field, but there are several limitations that have been classified as potential causes for the unsuccessful finding of the study, and the limitations are insufficient experimental duration, no shift to a diatom dominated community, no detection of large carbon export flux, and others. From all of these experiments, not all of them achieve its main aim and considered not successful in removing carbon from the atmosphere and increase carbon sequestration. Last but not least, the potential future for OIF or ocean ion fertilization. There are 6 things that have to be considered to ensure the future experiment achieve its main goal. The first one is location. The second one is timing, which includes when an experiment starts. The third one will be the duration. The fourth is the strategy or approach of adding and maintaining dissolved iron within the ML to produce a phytoplankton bloom. Fifth, the effective tracing of the fertilized patch, including the detection of carbon sequestration. And the sixth consideration, and lastly, is the monitoring of possible side effects. That's all from me. Thank you.